I'm joined here with Tony Bennett, and he is with Home Hardware Lloydminster. Now, people may have a lot more time on their hands with the pandemic, and for those looking to complete some home renovations, if they came down to the store, what are some things that you would recommend, and where do you think they should start?
Well, definitely what we've noticed on our part is the home renovations and backyard projects during this whole COVID situation. A lot of people have had a lot more time on their hands now, so everyone's kind of working more towards their yards, their outdoor projects, decks especially, gardens, painting, staining, even just renovations in the backyard. There's been a lot more of that in these past few months than anything else. Of course, there's old renovations in the home is a big thing as well. It's like, people upgrading their paint, their flooring, even just minor changes. That's kind of more or less what's been going on in the last few months that we've been seeing on our end, to the point where, outdoor lumber has been flying through our doors like crazy. So.
And if someone was looking to do something with their patio or in their deck, what are some things that you recommend?
More or less, a lot of people have been doing the staining, like I mentioned before. They're doing the stains, the upgrades, or changing their wooden decks to composite decking. Something that's going to be last a lot longer, not having to be treated, just kind of lay it down, forget about it, kind of thing. More people have been seeing even screening their decks if they are able to.
And if maybe someone's doing their first renovation or their first project for their backyard, what are some products that you are recommending to people right now for maybe just people who aren't quite sure what exactly to do?
A lot of people have been putting down stone or like sidewalk blocks, areas that do like a fire pit. There for a while, we were selling a lot of fire pits. So just kind of getting the ground prepared, putting down the stonework, making sure they're doing it properly. Simple to do, but of course, there's certain things to make sure it's done right, kind of thing. So that's kind of more or less a lot of people building pergolas or gazebos in their backyard, small projects along those lines.
And what would you say are some of the most popular items during this pandemic so far that it's been hard to keep in stock?
The outdoor treated lumber has been the big thing. Even for ourselves, we brought in a lot of play sets for children to assemble. So that's another thing that a lot of people have been going that route as well.
And, you kind of mentioned this, but would you say that those backyard projects and like decks would probably be the most popular since the pandemic has started?
Generally, everyone's wanting to get outside. I think everyone has kind of been so balled up for so long. They just want to get out, enjoy the sun, enjoy the weather, providing it's sunny, and just to work on a project, just to keep them occupied during these kind of strange times.
And if someone did come down to Home Hardware and they came and they wanted to get some advice on just anything around their home, especially for the summertime with people taking more staycations, what would you say?
What are they envisioning? What is it they're looking for? What's the grand scope of their backyard or home renovation that they're looking to do? And between myself and my other associates, we can help kind of find out what exactly the route they're looking to go.
Now, this pandemic has probably given people more time to focus on projects that they may have put on the back burner before, and that includes cabins.
We've definitely seen an increase in that over the last few months as well, where people have land and they're looking to build that lake, looking to build something on that lake lot, cabin or whatever, much like we have like our show home on our parking lot here. A lot of people have been doing, like I've been personally doing a lot of tours throughout the house and, talking with people, seeing where they're looking to go, what they're looking to build. People have been sitting on lots or interested in the idea, but just never really time allotted to really kind of focus more on it. Whereas now the whole COVID situation has given people a lot more time to reflect and then, decide maybe there's something we should move forward with because we're kind of unsure what what the future is going to bring here. Let's get moving on this. A lot of clients that I've talked to, that I've done the tours through the show home, and then just speaking with them, a lot of them have been sitting on the fence over the amount of X number of years. But again, it's that time to kind of reflect and see, this is something we should really move forward with, because, you know, we don't know what the future is going to bring, especially now with everything happening. No one saw this coming about a year ago.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Tony.